Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about my construction crew. Okay, so let's get into it and talk you through my construction crew. Now, I don't know all the specific names, as I say, but at the same time, I'm going to try my best and you'll understand roughly what I'm on about anyway. Now, again, it's one of these, if you watch the channel, I do my own parts. I make my own little things as I go along. Some things I might be able to follow instructions, some things I can't. All depends on the parts I have available. Alright, so as I go through these to start with, I'm going to give you a rough idea of what they are because I don't know the specific names, as I said at the beginning of the video. Some of them I've got from instructions online, and then I kind of put my own twist on them and just kind of mock them a bit. Some of them I've just completely built from scratch. So the first one we're going to go for is this cute little digger here. So he's got his little scooper, goes up and down. Oh, this focus is not going to work. So that goes up and down. Put some tools on the back, put some bigger wheels on, got his lights on. So there's the first one. Second, I absolutely love this one, is a little steamroller. Keeping in mind, all these are built with purely parts that I own. So it's not like I can go out and order on Bricklink or Lego or anything like that, the actual parts. So we've got my steamroller, which works absolutely wicked. Then we have another digger, another type of digger again. Oh, that went flying, but again, same kind of concept. This one is a complete mock. So I just kind of do what I can. You've got all the lights for obviously high vis and hazard lights, that's the word I was looking for. Got a little screen over here to control whatever she wants. Equal rights, so we've got female workers as well, obviously. This one again was a complete mock. But again, I'll say to you, I'm not the best at mocks, but I do give it a bloody good try. So the roof comes up, and then also, if I can, there you go. So that comes up as well. So I think this is what they call like the flatbed loader. So again, I got the little hazard lights on the top. Just pure, simple, working with bits I've got. Then this bad boy. Wow. This is one which I kind of found the instructions online for. It's got a joint at the front, so it moves around. I've added a few bits to control this. I've had to change the original bar for Technic pins. Again, some of it is original design, some of it I've just basically done myself. Got his wing mirrors, he's got his lights. It does exactly what it needs to do, even though you can tell it's a digger because it's filthy. So there's another one. I absolutely love that one. Then we've got another little flatbed style. Every time my hand comes in, it loses bloody focus, but still. So this is another little construction crew one that I've actually followed the instructions for. Again, put my own little twist on it here and there. But yeah, there's all the vehicles of my construction crew. Now, you can imagine the city's not exactly massive, and the parts that they do work on, I can probably get about 2 different crews out of this. Speaking of the number 2, absolutely shocking these are, but you know what they are, it's obvious what they are, and they do the job. I want to rebuild them. I will get round to doing it eventually, but again, straight off the top of my head, no manuals, no instructions, parts only collected. So this one, kind of simple, not very steady, but he controls it all by a screen at the bottom. It does spin around, he says. There you go. So it does spin around. We've got the loading arm at the top, which again, not the greatest. It's supposed to come down like that. Ooh, sorry Emmett. And then obviously when you pull it back, lifts it up. That is one of the main that I do want to change. Another good thing about this one is it can also go on the tracks, if you can line it up. So we can work on the tracks, which all the others aren't. This one is just pure train. So again, that one is a standard crane. This one, however, I kind of built off certain ideas that I see around. I love the idea of the box on the side. Nice and simple. How the hell he's supposed to climb up it, I have no idea. But I've got the counterweight on the end. Comes along. Got the winder. So it goes up. Try and do this one-handed. Or it goes down. Yay! So it does work. Again, not the best looking thing. It's all on there. Ignore anything you see on the bottom that's white. This is just purely because it wouldn't stand on its own. But underneath, I've put a little spinner on it. So normally it would stand, and then wherever it is, allows it to spin on the spot. So that's the idea of that one, but again, not very practical, not very steady, not very aesthetically looking, I think the word is. Not very pretty to look at. Alright, so with that construction crew out of the way, and perfect, here is, it's supposed to be a torch, £3 bargain at a car boot, absolutely love it. So here is the rest of the construction crew. So we've got diggers, we've got sweepers, we've got barrow. I'm not sure what set that came in, but I use him as like a little welder in the construction crew. And obviously we all know Emmett. Emmett, if anybody watches my videos or follows my Instagram, you will know is always hanging outside a portaloo. But we'll get to that in a minute. So if I turn this around again, I've also made my own little signs. So all I've done, I'm the UK, so I say Poundland for Americans or whatever, it might be Walmart or whatever you call it. So I just buy a sticker sheet with all these construction crews on, and then I just kind of made my own little signs, which ain't too bad to be fair. They ain't got to be nothing special, they're just for the construction crew. Then we've also got our cones, orange and yellow. We've got a random stop sign, which doesn't click down. And then putting that aside, I've also got some barriers, which gold is the main thing I've got left, so I'll just use them. I suppose you could use the dark grey, I've got plenty of them. Same as the light grey, but the gold just stands out a bit more. So I don't really need to go into too much detail on these. It is just a simple secure barrier. So if you need to block the road off, you need to block an area that's being built, you put these into place. Right, so with all the construction crew out the way, obviously whenever you do see the construction workers, they do have a little office. Now this is based on a set that I saw with the massive crane. I do like it, again, kind of using what parts I have available, so it's not exactly the same. The parrot, just, I don't know, just because. I haven't put a bloody door handle on it, but again, you go in, you've still got like the lockers, the sink. That is the bare basic. I found some bricks with like a little code on them, so I decided I was going to use them. 7492, don't know what that means, but then just to match it, 7492, this is my version of a portaloo. Now Loki, my son, my eldest son, wanted me to keep building a portaloo. Now why did he want me to build a portaloo? Because I got him one of the figures he really wanted, Skibbity Toilet. Now, if anybody watches YouTube or has seen it, my God, this thing is absolutely mental. I don't quite understand the fascination. Loki loves it. He wanted it as an actual portaloo, so that's what I've done. So when Emmett goes to the toilet, he opens the door and, what the hell is that? But on another note, we have just a standard portaloo. It's plain at the moment. I ain't got no toilet signs. Just a basic portaloo. That was my first one, and then obviously Loki wanted me to do a skibidi. Because of the size of him, I had to do it a little bit bigger. But all in all, that is a rundown on my construction crew. Right then, so that was the construction crew. Let me know what you think. I'm going to try and do some more videos like this. We have got an entire city to run down and go through. Slowly but surely it's getting there. I'm not going to tell you all about that yet. We're going to do bit by bit and make a series of videos. So do me a favour, make sure you like, share, comment, whatever you need to do. Hit the bell so you get notifications when I do post, and I'm going to try and post a bit more regular with more videos. So by commenting and sharing it, it'll get the algorithm going and more people might even get inspired. I'm not exactly a master builder, I never have claimed to be, but for Lego building on a budget, it might help somebody. So from here at the Lego Man Cave, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching, and I'll see ya in the next video.